Hey guys, Josh from SoccerReviewsForYou.com, bringing you a video today to answer easily the most commonly asked question on my channel, and that is, how do you get sponsored? Now, I've thought about the answer to this question for a long time now. I was going to answer it in my upcoming Q&A video, but I decided that a standalone video would probably be the best way to answer it, just because the answer is kind of complicated and there really isn't an answer to the question, meaning that it's not a step-by-step process to get to a certain point. It really is kind of, everybody is going to run a different path, and it really depends on your work ethic, how dedicated you are to it, and how much time you put into kind of pursuing this final goal, which is reviewing soccer equipment or reviewing any product really. This is kind of a universal video, but more specifically I'm going to be talking about soccer products. So if you are an aspiring reviewer and you really do want some good advice, watch the whole video, guys. Don't just watch the first couple of minutes and make your judgment, because I really do feel like I have some good advice to give here. I put a lot of time and effort into thinking about what the answer would be. Now, how do you get sponsored? Sponsorship is kind of the wrong word here. You shouldn't be saying sponsored at all, just because a sponsor is somebody who pays you to endorse a product. So when you see professional athletes like Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo who are sponsored by Nike and Adidas, they're obligated to say good things about that product because said companies are paying them to endorse that product. So they're technically under contract, a part of Nike or Adidas, whatever company may be backing them up. Which is why you're never going to see them say anything bad about the product that they're wearing, because they're being paid to wear the product. And a reviewer never takes in money to review a product. I've never ever taken money, and I never will take money to say good things about the product. Any of the reviews I say or any of the opinions that I give are solely based on my experiences with the product and are in no way kind of a reflection of what this company has told me about the product. Like I said, I try to be as honest as possible on this channel, and I've never ever taken money for making a review, and I never will, of course. So that's kind of what a sponsorship is. What I would like to call getting product in for review is more of a partnership, because that's really how you have to look at this. Nobody is willing to send you product, no company is willing to send you product in exchange for nothing. There has to be something in it for them. So that's really the way you have to look at it. I get tons of messages all the time saying, I just started my channel, or I want to start a channel, but I called so many companies and so many retailers and they don't want to send me anything for review. So how can I start my channel? How do I get sponsored? And that's just it. If you have nothing to offer a company, they have nothing to offer you. It's a two-way relationship. It's a partnership. If there's something in it for them, then they're going to help you out because there's something in it for them and no other reason. There's no other reason for them to do that. It's a business at the end of the day, so it has to be a two-way relationship. They'll help you out if you can help them out. It's just like a great example would be if you want to be a race car driver and you start approaching car companies saying, I need you guys to sponsor me with a car because I want to be a race car driver. And they ask you, okay, what's your experience with racing? I have none. Do you even have a driver's license? No, I don't even drive. So why do you want us to sponsor you with a race car when you have no experience? You have nothing in this field that kind of makes you qualified to drive a race car. So why would they give you a race car if you have nothing going? And that's really where I want to get into having some kind of a following, whether it be a YouTube channel, whether it be a website. In my particular situation, it's both. And it really does take time to develop this sort of thing. Nobody is going to sponsor you right off of the bat. Nobody, I don't want to even say sponsor. No one's going to help you out right off the bat until you've proven yourself in this community, if you will, as a qualified product reviewer. Now, when I started out very, very small. At no point did I ever kind of think it would ever get to this point. But when I did start out reviewing products, it wasn't because I wanted to try out all the latest and greatest things. It's because I truly did have an interest for soccer equipment in general, and I really wanted to kind of give my opinions. I felt like there were reviews online that I could go and read, but I didn't feel like they were detailed enough and really gave me what I wanted to know about the soccer shoes. So that's why I kind of started up on my own. Obviously, it's grown to something much larger than I could have ever anticipated, but this is something that I had to stick with, I had to dedicate myself to, and I really had to invest in as well. Nobody started off with kind of handing me over shoes to do this. I spent, I want to say, a good couple grand of my own personal savings to really start up this business, and even then it took a long time to really get off of the ground. There's no way to just start making videos for 2 weeks straight and then expect companies to start backing you up. You have to have success, and you have to have success for an extended period of time. If you have one good video, that's great, but you need more than that. There has to be a following. There has to be something that's attractive to a retailer or to a manufacturer to make them want to kind of be associated with your name. And now a lot of you guys see these commercials on the starts of my videos, and you just automatically assume that it's the retailers who are sending me all of this product in for review. And while that is the case some of the time, a lot of the product that I get now is directly from the manufacturer. So Nike and Adidas and Puma, whatever company it is sending me this product directly because I'm kind of big enough now to where it's worth it for them to send me this product and have their product showcased on my channel, just because it is such a big or a large public stage, and it really does get their product out there. And from a marketing standpoint, it really makes sense for them. They get their product showcased on a fairly large channel and a fairly large website, and of course they get a review for their product as well, which may or may not help them depending on how the product performs. But if you are a company, you have to believe that your product is a good product, and it's going to receive a good review. So that's really how the whole partnership thing works. You can't approach a company with nothing and expect them to support you. You have to have something kind of built up on your own, some kind of following to where it's worth it for this company to associate their name with your name, just because there's something that's beneficial to them. What you should never do, and I see a lot of people doing on YouTube now for various reasons, is a kind of marketing or associating their name or shouting out certain companies and website with the hope of getting something, or with the promise of potentially winning a product for review or something like that. And that's not something you should ever do. I realize there are people out there who are going to say they're going to offer you this and they're going to offer you that, but unless they're actually offering it to you and it's a sure thing, they want to work with you, you should not be advertising their name with the chance or the promise that you could potentially win something. If they don't want to work with you, you shouldn't want to work with them, and it's just that simple. It should be a two-way relationship, like I said. So if they want you to advertise their name in exchange for nothing, you should never ever do that. As far as kind of just starting up on your own, like I said, I realize it's a hard thing, and it's not something that is your average 13 or 14-year-old can do. There's a lot of time and effort that goes into all of this, and obviously money is a big factor nowadays just to start any kind of product review in general, just because the products are expensive. People want to see the high-end product, and like I said, I had to invest a good amount of money on my own to really start this thing up, and even then, there was no guarantee that it would ever become successful. Obviously, I'm pretty fortunate to kind of achieved what I have achieved at this point, and it's still growing, and I'm really happy and really fortunate to have gotten where I got. But when people say, how do I get your job, or you're so lucky to have your job, it almost gets me a little bit frustrated, just because there was no luck involved in this process. You make your own luck. You have to achieve stuff by working hard and being dedicated to something and just sticking with it, even though you really don't know if you're going to be rewarded in the end. And that's really how anything goes. That's how life is in general. You can't expect you can't expect anybody to just give you something in exchange for nothing. There has to be a partnership, and that's really what this kind of reviewing thing is all about. If you have something to offer a company, they'll want to work with you. If you don't, then you're kind of out of luck, and it's just that simple. So that's pretty much it as far as what I would kind of explain how you get sponsored, if you will. It's a two-way relationship, and there's no guarantee. You have to start something on your own, whether that requires investing your own money or not. You just can't expect somebody to support you if you have nothing going for you in the first place. So like I said, that's kind of my advice, guys. Take it as you will. That's kind of how I started up. Perhaps I'll answer more about how I really got started in my Q&A video. But if you guys do have any other kind of questions as far as clarification goes, feel free to leave your comment down below, and I definitely will get an answer out to you. And if you guys did enjoy the video and you appreciated the advice, be sure to leave a like on the video as well. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you would like to be sure to hit that subscribe button for daily videos on all the latest soccer gear. I apologize for so many kind of topic videos this weekend, but I felt like these were videos that needed to be made, and a lot of people were waiting for this particular answer. If you guys do want to follow me on any of my latest social media platforms such as Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, you can find links to all of those down below in the description. And also, guys, go ahead and check out my website, soccerreviewsforyou.com. It has reviews on all the latest and greatest soccer equipment in really great detail, and a lot of effort goes into the website, and I feel like it gets overlooked a lot. So go ahead and check that out if you haven't done so already. And other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.